guys, this is Spirit and Pocket Energy. I am Felicia. I just wanted to pop in and do a quick video. I just got off the phone with one of my friends who works at one of the facilities that I go to. I am a registered nurse, and I recently had COVID-19, and my son, I brought it home to my son. And I work at different places. I work for an agency, so I am in people's homes. I am at different facilities, mostly assisted living facilities, independent living facilities. Have not been in a hospital since I have moved back here to New York. I have not. So, and I don't plan on working in a hospital anytime soon. But I at going to these different facilities and going to see these different people have, these facilities have COVID-19 units, and I work on those units. I supervise in these buildings, and I talk to loved ones who have also, of the people that I work with, the loved ones have also had COVID-19. And so I get a lot of people, everywhere we work, we have different departments of people. You got dietary people working in the building, you've got nursing department, you've got housekeeping department, maintenance, you got all these people. And sometimes they ask the nurses, if they have loved ones and people like that who are sick, of different things that they could be doing, But I just spoke to one of my friends who works at one of the facilities that I work with, and he just wanted some pointers and things that he can do for his symptoms. And I actually tell people all the time the different things they can do, but I also make sure I let them know if you have any type of underlying conditions and things like that, you need to be asking your doctor what you should be doing, what you can take, what you can't take, things like that. When dealing with COVID-19, always consult your doctor. Even though I am a registered nurse and I consult with doctors all the time about their treatment plans and things that they do for patients. Every person is different. Everybody, even if you have the same condition as someone else, it could be different for you, how your symptoms work out, or how your medications work, and how those medications will coincide with anything else that you do. So always consult your doctor. If there's anything that I say on this video today that you want to try, I urge you to consult your doctor first. But the only thing I wanted to do is just touch base about, sometimes there are things you can do even for the common cold. COVID-19 is a respiratory virus. It mainly involves your respiratory system, but you can have all different types of symptoms, like losing your taste to smell, losing your taste and your sense of smell, things like that, and headaches. People have said they have headaches, body aches, some people have nausea. Of course, a lot of people have had, the shortness of breath, and the mucus. I had a problem with my mucus. There was a lot of mucus, and I'm sorry if I say anything that is going to gross anybody out, but I'm a nurse, so if mucus is the only thing I had to deal with somebody for the day, that would be a great day for me. So mucus is not gross to me, but there are other symptoms. I try to think of all the symptoms that I talk to people with, who they have. What else? But the mucus, the congestion, things like that. Those are all things that I've heard people say. Like I said, had a lot of mucus, and I had to deal with that and keeping that mucus clear and keeping my lungs clear of the mucus. I worked very hard on that because I knew that was going to be the problem. Anything respiratory that had anything to do with my respiratory tract, I made sure I stayed on top of that when I had COVID, because I didn't want COVID to go from bad to worse. I just wanted to get back on my feet and get back going. My son also had COVID, but he did not have any respiratory symptoms. I think he started to have like some of the mucus. He took an allergy pill, and he was fine. And he has asthma, so that's why we really tried to stay on top of his. And he he has asthma, and his symptoms were better than mine. So, my friend, and this is just alternative things you can do if you don't want to take medication. That was the point of this video. For my body aches, you can take Tylenol, you can take ibuprofen, you can take those for aches and pains, you can take those for fever. Please consult your doctor, because we all know if you have high blood pressure and kidney failure, liver failure, all these medications that you take will affect these organs. Okay, so you need to make sure that you are consulting with your doctor first. But you can do Tylenol, ibuprofen for pain, of course. For headache, you can do Tylenol, ibuprofen, of course. But I did use, I love warm soaps. If I take a warm soap, it's going to do my body wonders. I don't take a lot of medication because I have adverse reactions to medication. Somebody may take an ibuprofen for pain. I take an ibuprofen and it's going to help my pain, but I need about a 6 to 8 hour nap afterward. It's like a sedative for me. I'm going to bed right after. So I try not to take any medication if I don't have to. Like I said, I have adverse reactions to things all the time. My body will do the opposite of what it's supposed to do, or it'll do something extra. So I'm all about trying to fix the problem without any medication, and I've been doing that for a long time, so my body is used to me not taking medication. Body aches and pains, like I said, I do warm soaps, and you can do Epsom salt soaps for your body. I did that. I used Dr. Teal's line, and they have the bath salts, and I use the eucalyptus. We all know that eucalyptus can even help open up the passageways of the nose if you're congested. It has that soothing smell which helps to calm you down. It helps relax you, and when you're sick, that's something that you need when you need to have rest for your body to heal itself, because that's what the body does. It works to fight anything that's going on. It helps you to heal yourself. Well, you gotta let your body rest for that. So when I do my bath soaks, I have eucalyptus bath salts in there, and I stay in there long enough. I make the water warm enough warm or hot enough for me to actually have the muscles relax. I have the bath salts in there to help that, and the smell of the eucalyptus helps to calm me. So that will work. It will help you with your pain. It helped me. I had body aches everywhere. It hurt everywhere. I soaked myself till I was pruning. Okay, it helps. And what else? Like I said, I had a lot of the mucus. There was mucus, so much mucus. I just could not, and it was all like post-nasal drip. It was running like a faucet, just going down the back of my throat, going down the back of my throat, going down the back of my throat, going back. I was starting to lose my voice. There was just so much post-nasal drip. So I made sure that I did steamy hot showers, and I drank a lot of water. Drinking the water will help to keep the mucus thin. You want that mucus to be thin, because you don't want thick mucus going down into, you don't want it in your lungs, you don't want it in anywhere in your body. You just don't want that thick mucus. That can cause a problem. So drink lots of water, keep your mucus thin. What a lot of people don't understand is when you have all that mucus going out, it can cause you to cough a lot too, because it's going down the back of your throat, and you get that cough. But you don't want to be taking cough suppressants. Taking cough suppressants will stop you from coughing. When all of this mucus is draining, or you have mucus sitting in your lungs and you don't cough, it will sit there and sit there and sit there, and it will remain thick. It will start to grow bacteria. That is what you don't want. When you start to get the bacteria and all the mucus just sitting in there, it will turn into pneumonia. So you need to be coughing. Make sure that you don't take cough suppressants. You want to drink water to thin all the mucus, and then you want to be coughing. You want to make yourself cough even when you're not thinking. If you're watching TV and you are having mucus and things like that, remember to cough. Tell yourself, cough every now and again. If you cough every now and again, you'll move that mucus around and you'll cough it up, whether you spit it out or you swallow. You just don't want it to stay in your chest, because that's when you have problems. Let me see, what else? I'm trying to think of as many symptoms as I can. We talked about so much in that conversation. Yes, the cough suppressants. Try to stay away from those unless it's nighttime and it's time for you to go to sleep. That is when you will, or you should, if you have uncontrollable coughing that you can't stop, that's when you should probably go ahead and take a cough suppressant so that you can lay down, get a good night's rest, at least 8 hours, more than that if you can. And you want it to be uninterrupted. So that is when I would take a cough suppressant at night when you're trying to sleep, when you want to get a nice, good amount of hours of rest, because that is when your body needs that rest. You need to be conserving energy so that your body can be fighting against the virus. Nighttime cough suppressant. During the day, what I did is every time I went to the bathroom, or I would schedule myself, turn on the shower in your bathroom and just sit in that humidified air. That humidified air will also help to moisten the sinus passages and moisten the lungs. The lungs stay moist, the mucus in there, if there's any, stays moist. When you are coughing, you will be able to move that mucus around. The more wet that mucus is, the better. So whenever you cough and you get that mucus or that phlegm and it comes up, that's great. You want to keep that going. You do not at any time want to go and cough and have it to be dry. That dry cough is not a good thing. So you need to find, if you feel you're having that dry cough, and when you cough, you know you've got mucus or phlegm or anything in your throat and in your chest, and you're trying to cough and you can't move it, it will not move. You need to start drinking more water and maybe do one of those steamy showers and sit in there for a while. That's easier said than done. If you've had COVID, then you know that those body aches and pains and the extreme lethargy that you feel almost makes it impossible for you to make it to the bathroom just to pee. When I had COVID, I was extremely tired and exhausted, and I thought about putting a bucket next to my bed for me to use the bathroom. I just did not want to get up because I was just so sleepy and lethargic and tired. But I kept drinking my water. Sometimes I even drank a little Gatorade, and whenever I went to the bathroom, I sat on the toilet, I turned on the shower, the hot water, and I just sat in there for as long as I could and let the bathroom get all steamy, and I just breathed that in for a good while, just to make sure that everything was staying good and moist and movable. So that helped me too. But remember, referring back to those cough suppressants, if you even take the cough suppressant just to take it at night, consult your doctor, because we all know that those medications like cough suppressants, they interact with other medications, and you need to be asking your doctor if it's okay for you to take that. High blood pressure, all those things, kidney disease, liver disease, all those things, those medications, all those things, you have to run that stuff by your doctor, because we all know that those medications do conflict with other things that you could be taking, the supplements. So just consult your doctor first. Let me see what else we talked about. I'm trying to think everything I went through. I was sick. The body aches and pains, mucus. That was pretty much it. I was very lucky. Of course, I'm young and fit, and I, like I said, I don't take a lot of medications. I drink a lot of green tea on a daily basis, just for the antioxidants to keep my immune system up to par, because I am a nurse and my immune system is, I'm always, around people who are sick. So I just, out of habit, daily habit, always am doing things to keep myself and my immune system up to par. A lot of people I heard when they got COVID-19, they were saying that they were doing all kinds of things trying to keep themselves going. You know, they were like, oh, I had got up and I was exercising, I was trying to move around and my body felt better. And I was like, oh, okay. But you had a virus, like the regular cold virus takes 7 to 10 days to leave out of your system for your body just to fight that. I understand staying mobile and keeping everything moving, but don't forget to rest. Rest yourself. Your body is amazing. It does this thing where something can attack it and it will heal itself. But you gotta give it time to do that. You gotta be sitting down, laying around. Let me tell you, I watched a lot of Netflix while I was sick. Okay, that was all I was doing. That's all I could do. And I'm a registered nurse. All the things I'm telling you I was doing to help with my symptoms. That's all you can do is just try to do things to help your symptoms and keep yourself from getting more sick. But I was not exercising or doing none of that. I was like, I need to rest my soul so that my body can heal itself. And then when my symptoms, died down and I felt better and I was able to get up and move around, yeah, I was up and moving, exercising, getting myself back on track because of the lethargy. It was hard for me to get over. I was so exhausted and so tired for so long. I slept so many days. It was hard for me to get my energy levels back up. That was the hardest thing for me. Thank gosh, because like I said, I've worked with a lot of COVID units and a lot of COVID people, and just to say I know how blessed I was and how lucky I was to come out of it, back to this, because a lot of people are not coming back from COVID at all. So I wasn't in a rush to be putting my body, back up to speed or back to where it was. I just let my body gradually, let my energy levels gradually, and I did what I could each day. I can't even say each day, it was like each week. I had to work myself back into the regular schedule that I had, but I did not rush it. I just let my body gradually give itself a little bit more and a little bit more, and when I seen I could do more and more, then I did more and more. I think that is it. I just wanted to share some things that you can do to try to help with some of your symptoms. I know, like I said, I work in some of these facilities and people from different departments outside of the nursing departments ask questions, and I open myself up to that in any way that I can help. If you want to subscribe to my channel and join my soul tribe, hit the subscribe button. If you had any other symptoms and you tried anything different, please go ahead and put the comments below and let people know what your symptoms were and what you did, just to try to help people out in any way. This is COVID is still very much a big thing that's going on, and people are still sick and people still have symptoms and people are missing work. And if there's any advice that we can give each other to help us get back on track, back to work, back up and moving, and keep our bodies safe in the process while we are fighting COVID, then I open the comments below for us to help each other in any kind of way. If you have any questions, you can ask me questions below. I will probably posting more videos. I almost forgot that I started this channel back at the beginning of 2020, but that's when COVID rolled in. So life got a little bit crazy for me at work, and so my life just kind of, as a nurse, just kind of got spun out of control when COVID came in. But you can subscribe so you can hear any more, so you can hear the bell when I put more videos out. And I don't know how many more COVID videos I'll be putting out. I have COVID coming out of my ears. Of course, as a nurse, I not like to talk about COVID every day, but I will if you want me to. Just put any suggestions down below. I'm just mainly started this channel just so I can, I don't know, just get on the channel and help lift people's vibration in any way, shape, or form. little did I know right when I started that people would definitely need that. Right when I started this channel, like I said, COVID came through, and Lord, did we need some uplifting after that. But I will try to post more videos, uplifting and heartfelt, and like I said, I'll take any suggestions on anything that you want me to post. But this is Felicia with Spirited Evocative Energy, and just want to say good night, guys. Bye.